Power Talk, brought to you by ABB. Power and productivity for a better world.
The inability of the power generator utility to keep up with the demand in terms of economic expansion in Kenya has forced individuals like Teddy Kinyanjui to come up with ideas to save electricity. Based in Kitangela, just half an hour drive from Nairobi CBD, is this workshop. It makes hundreds of energy-saving stoves and ovens.
What we have is we have a small company. It's a family-based company. It's about 20 years old. And seeing as most people in Kenya and East Africa, and Africa for that matter, use charcoal and firewood for probably 80% of the population, at least 2-3 times a day, whether it's businesses from hotels and butcheries to just domestic use at home, the ovens and jikos that we make, they're called the stoves, all have ceramic lining, and they're all designed for sort of maximum energy efficiency inside of them. And so being able to use charcoal, which is a locally available renewable energy source if the trees are planted, really helps people with being able to not rely on electricity, which is not reliable and very expensive in Kenya in particular. And so that's our company focus, is basically just helping people cook using biomass energy.
It will cost 400 Kenya shillings to make 200 queen cakes using electricity. This way, it costs just 40 Kenya shillings for the same amount of cakes using this charcoal oven. Demand is increasing.
They've been doing a lot of studies on how much biomass will be utilized in sub-Saharan Africa. And in the next 50 years, they say the demand is probably going to increase 2- to 3-fold easily, because just the price of electricity and availability of it, the price of gas, LPG gas, and the availability of it is just continually going higher and higher. And the price of biomass energy, especially when planted and used correctly, will only become more of a reliant thing in Kenya. And so I think as far as these energy-saving ovens especially, people have to eat, and the energy is homegrown in Kenya, I think it's going to continue growing as with the population, really.
Kenya, like many other countries in East Africa, is battling to conserve the little electricity it has. This stove is just one small way of doing this.